last game of the season on Wednesday. He reached the 162 innings needed to qualify as one of the top pitchers in the league. He had already qualified as a hitter earlier in the year with his single in the first inning, marking the 662nd plate appearance in the year, according to Major League Baseball.
Guy is something else. I know you're not a baseball fan, but he is amazing to think that he can go in and not only hit the way that he does and be a good home run hitter, but to pitch at the level he's pitching and do all of that. Like he can go in and be pitching a shutout game and still hit like 3 home runs. It's kind of incredible.
In a related story, the Denver Broncos have offered him a contract to be the quarterback.
It's a battle right now between the Colts and the Broncos who will sign the contract first.
They're like, we'll give you $50 million. I don't care.
Right.
I mean, we've already blown it with this other.
You can pitch, you can hit. Can you throw a touchdown? That's all we care about.
Right. We'll sign you tomorrow.
Right.
And finally, I don't know. I'm trying to decide between two different stories here. Which one's going to be better? Probably going to make this mistake. I hope it's probably okay. It's going to be. Let's go with. Okay, I'm going to go with this one. You're right. Sally Jesse Raphael. Still bitter over 2002 talk show cancellation. She said I was lied to. The Sally Show, known for her signature red eyewear, reminiscent about her daytime TV days with fellow talk show queen Ricky Lake on the Raised by Ricky podcast. Today, Raphael is 87 years old. 87 years old.
I just want to, Jake and I are going to have to step into grandpa mode here for a second. So there used to be a time when there were daytime talk shows that were on, not like the Talk or the View, but actual like one host walking around talking with a studio audience filled with people, talking with somebody about some crazy thing they did. She was one of those hosts, like one of many.
Yeah.
But like Phil Donahue or the Maury Povich show, those kinds of things. Right.
Yeah. So she's upset because she said, when I started, I talked to the President of the United States, but ownership of the program changed hands several times. And once NBC Universal got a hold of it, it became Who's Your Baby Mama type of show, which is like, Maury Povich. And so she's still sore about that. Coming up, 5 cheating scandals in sports to know about.
Happening right now as we speak.
And then a riveting story about chess.
It's part of the cheating story.
Oh, I see. Okay. That's coming up next on the Jake and Bauer Show.
Seems like everyone is looking for good people like you. What makes this different? If you envision yourself as a professional, as someone who still wants to grow and feel confident that you can achieve and earn more each year, this is different. We are looking for someone who wants more. Our Thief River Falls market has 4 great radio brands, including KTRF AM, celebrating 75 years of serving our community in northern Minnesota. We have a great opportunity to grow with us and earn great income while working with a team of pros. Are you competitive? Hardwired to do the work needed to succeed? Are you optimistic, knowing that good things come to those who earn them? Are you naturally curious, asking questions to learn what you don't know? You could be really good at this, and this could be fun. Don't be worried if you think you don't know enough about media marketing or sales. If you have the quality, we'll train you. Use the products of the radio stations to solve the marketing needs of businesses and develop strategic marketing plans. Your ability to listen and learn is as crucial as your ability to convince. Energy, enthusiasm, and high organizational skills are qualities of many who succeed in this role. If interested in this opportunity, please call 218-681-1230.
AM 1230 KTRF and online at trfradio.com.
Thief River Falls radio sports coverage of high school football. Thief River Falls versus Frazee on 1230 AM and 93.3 FM KTRF and online at trfradio.com. Brought to you by Northwest Power Systems, Budget, Northern State Bank, Northern Motors, USA Realty, Garden Valley Technologies. Brought to you by Black Cat Sports Bar and Grill, Hugo's, Border Bank, Schoberg's Cable, Farmers Union Oil, Senex, Thief River Falls, and Goodrich. Brought to you by Falls Liquor, Arctic Cat, Purdy's, Oil Boys, and Rehab Authority. Thief River Falls radio sports coverage of high school football. Thief River Falls versus Frazee on 1230 AM and 93.3 FM KTRF and online at trfradio.com.
Why should I choose Rehab Authority for physical therapy? We understand that each body is different, and that means that each rehabilitation is also. Hi, I'm Kim Rosendahl. Rehab Authority has been a trusted physical therapy provider in Thief River Falls since 2014, and with over 20 years of experience, our team of expert therapists will zero in on the cause of any of your aches and pains. We also treat vertigo. Call or stop in and see our facility. Rehab Authority is here to help you live your best life. Give us a call at 218-681-0449.
Hi, this is Beth from Northern State Bank. As a trusted local mortgage lender, I take great pride in providing you the best possible experience when building or purchasing your new dream home, remodeling, or updating your present home. Even if you haven't made a decision yet, I can walk you through the process and answer any of your questions. With fluctuating interest rates and all sorts of home financing offers out there, I'll be here to explain the best available options for you. Call me for an appointment today at 218-681-4020 at Northern State Bank of Thief River Falls, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Is the price of the gas pumps hurting your budget? At Northern Motors, now is a great time to upgrade with one of our many options of SUVs. We carry several brands that will get you 30 miles per gallon or better. With trade-ins still high and rates still low, now is the time to trade up. Stop out to Northern Motors at Highway 5901 West, Thief River Falls. And if you don't see what you're looking for, let us find it for you.
Products forged from steel, buildings designed to last, built by the strength of those who love what they do. Do you love what you do? At Northland Community and Technical College, you can make a career out of doing something you love. Train in architecture, carpentry, welding, or one of our many technical trade programs. Love what you do. You'll never work a day in your life. Think Northland.com.
When it comes to super fast internet, Garden Valley Technologies has you covered. You can enjoy speeds up to 1 gigabyte of unlimited data, free basic installation, reliable connection, and local tech support. Garden Valley Technologies' high-speed internet service on the most reliable fiber network connections is the easy choice. Sign up at join.gvtel.com or stop by one of the retail locations in Thief River Falls, Erskine, or Bagley. Some restrictions apply. Call for details. More than you.
Because every season calls for a new wardrobe. Shop Purdy's for all their new fall arrivals. You'll find new clothing from your favorite brands. Shoes, boots, jackets, and work boots arriving daily. Treat your feet and your wardrobe with a new fall look from Purdy's, downtown Thief River Falls.
More than store.
Whatever your repair needs on the farm, on the job site, or in the shop, Northwest Power Systems in Thief River Falls can help. Starters, alternators, and other electrical needs. Hydraulic hoses, connectors, couplers, and fluids. They have it. Parts or repairs, cash or carry, or in-shop maintenance and service. Northwest Power Systems, minimizing your downtime. Northwest Power Systems, located across from the fire hall in Thief River Falls. Call 681-5282.
Hi, this is Derek Lee of Lee Plumbing and Heating. In 1905, my great-grandfather Ed Lee began serving the community's plumbing and heating needs. The tradition was passed on to my grandfather Carl and father Larry. Over those 111 years, technology has changed. However, our dedication to fix that leaky pipe, keep you warm in the winter, and build our homes, schools, and hospitals has not changed. Lee Plumbing and Heating is proud to serve Thief River Falls and the region. Thank you for your business, and we look forward to serving you for many years to come.
It's no secret that farmers work their tails off. Heck, you're probably working right now. So here's a little work-related advice from Cenex. Cenex Ruby Fieldmaster comes with a more complete additive package for a more complete burn. It even extends the life of your injectors and injector pumps. Typical number 2 diesel? That's for hobby farmers. Cenex Premium Diesel. Diesel that doesn't mess around.
For all your fuel needs on the farm, see Farmers Union Oil, Thief River Falls, and Goodrich.
Hi, this is Tony McLean at Border Bank in Thief River Falls. If you own a business, you know how important having the right bank is to your success. At Border Bank, we're more than business bankers. We're partners and care about our customers' businesses as if they were our own. If your business could use that kind of attention, reach out to me to explore what business banking at Border Bank can do for you. We're Border Bank, your business partner in northern Minnesota since 1935. Member FDIC.
Fall is here, which means winter is right around the corner. Winterize your vehicle at Falls Towing in one of their 3 service bays. Falls Towing is your local, safe, and dependable towing company offering services such as towing, lockouts, jump starts, new tires, and tire changes. They even take care of heavy equipment, and they install interlocks and do recalibrations. Just south of Hefty Seed in Thief River Falls. When you need a tow, pick up the phone. Call Falls Towing. It's the number to know when you need a tow. 218-684-5100.
All right, as we take a look at the starting lineup for the Thief River Falls Prowlers offense tonight in the interior line, starting at center will be a junior Carter Jensen. The 2 guards are juniors. They are Nathan Nelson and Kenneth Kezar. The left tackle is a junior in Nathan Alcantar. The other tackle is a sophomore in Jace Maslowski. Prowlers run with that 2 tight end offense. And 1 tight end will be senior Carter Engebretson, and the other will be junior Max Peterson. In the backfield with that full house backfield, the fullback tonight will be junior Gabe Winter. The 2 running backs, one is Caden Grindlin, a senior, and the other back in the lineup tonight will be senior Jake Friedrich. And the starting quarterback for the Prowlers is junior Caleb Rosendahl. Head coach of the Prowlers is Kurt Reynolds. His assistant coaches are Jeff Mumm, Josh Jensen, Tyler Hennings, Nathan Ruby, Grant Conway, Alex Winter, Shane Myrie, Nathan Rahman, and Austin Farnloff. Prowlers coming into the game tonight with a record of 1-4 as they lost a tough one last week to East Grand Forks. That's a look at our starting lineups And they are brought to you by Falls Towing. Keep their number on speed dial. Give them a call when you need them, 218-684-5100. Well, the two teams coming to the sidelines as we continue with our pregame show. I was told we're going to have about a 6:10 start here at Swenson Field tonight. The Thief River Falls Prowlers entertaining the Frazee Hornets. We'll take another break on the other side. We'll look at the keys for the Prowlers to win the football game tonight. We'll do that right after this.
Hugo's Family Marketplace has a great deal on everything you need for a fiesta celebration. So let's taco about it. 93% lean ground beef, just $3.83 a pound. Dull shredded lettuce, only $2.83. And Haas avocados are 4 for only $5. Add in Old Dutch restaurant-style tortilla chips, 3 for $8.83. And you're ready for everyone's favorite, taco night. And don't forget to register for Hugo's anniversary celebration prices.
Get customized care for any mess with Whirlpool Popload laundry repairs at budget. Easily pre-wash clothes with a built-in water faucet or create up to 26 of your own wash cycles. Also, help prevent overdrying with sensor dry technology. Delivery, installation, setup, and disposal of your old product and financing, all available at budget. Thief River Falls' oldest appliance dealer, downtown since 1980.
See store for full details and qualified models.
Don't get caught in the elements. Bring your vehicle to Oil Boys and let the experts take care of you. Oil Boys Express Lube has fall sales, warranties, and great rebates now on different brands of tires. Ask about winterizing your vehicle. No appointment necessary. Oil Boys Express Lube, professional service at affordable prices. Follow Oil Boys on Facebook. Stop in Highway 59 South Thief River Falls or call Oil Boys Express Lube at 681-4555.
Hi, Jordan Kofstad here. Thinking about selling your home? Let the team at USA Realty save you time and stress by helping you through the process. Genrex Realty is now USA Realty. Even though our name has changed, we are still the people you know and trust. USA Realty has been serving northwestern Minnesota since 1990 and have the experience and knowledge to price your property right and find you top dollar in our community. Buyer activity is still strong, so don't miss out on this opportunity. Call one of our experienced agents today at 218-681-4663.
On this portion of our pregame, it's time now for our keys to our football game. Unlock the key to your finances with a visit to your locally owned independent bank, and that is Northern State Bank of Thief River Falls. We'll take a look at the keys for Thief River Falls right after this from Northern State Bank.
Hi, this is Beth from Northern State Bank. As a trusted local mortgage lender, I take great pride in providing you the best possible experience when building or purchasing your new dream home, remodeling, or updating your present home. Even if you haven't made a decision yet, I can walk you through the process and answer any of your questions. With fluctuating interest rates and all sorts of home financing offers out there, I'll be here to explain the best available options for you. Call me for an appointment today at 218-681-4020 at Northern State Bank of Thief River Falls, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Well, it's pretty simple for the Prowlers tonight. The Prowler offensive line needs to get out the football. They got to create some blocks so the runners can get some running room. The Prowlers can run and eat up some clock against Frazee. That will be to their advantage. Defensively, the Prowlers played well last week. They got to try and keep that up. Of course, the Prowlers will be without Griff Lundeen on offense and defense tonight. They'll have to make a fill in there, and we'll have to see how things go for the Prowlers. Also, the Prowlers on special teams. They'll have to do a good job tonight. Very good quickness from the Frazee Hornets as they got some speed to burn. That's a look at our keys to our game. You'll get great banking services with that hometown touch. Northern State Bank bringing you our keys to our game. We'll check in for the first time tonight on our Hefty Seed scoreboard update. Again, your scoreboard is brought to you by the Hefty Seed Company of Thief River Falls. They are your local independent agronomy retailer with a full lineup of corn and soybean seed along with all your crop protection needs. Give them a call at 218-683-6930. In Section 8 nine-man football from this afternoon, the Stephen Argyle Storm, they held on to defeat the Northern Freeze by a score of 35-30. So Stephen Argyle gets their second win of the season. And the Northern Freeze, boy, I tell you what, they've been in a lot of football games, but they just can't get the victory. As the Northern Freeze will go into next week still looking for their first victory of the season. I also mentioned, as we continue on our Hefty Seed scoreboard, there are other games going on in Section 8 3A football tonight. They are Fergus Falls at Roseau, Dilworth, Glen, and Felton's at Hawley. East Grand Forks is in Crookston taking on the Pirates. Osakis is at Perham, and Pelican Rapids is at Park Rapids. Here at Swenson Field tonight, the 3-2 Frazee Hornets taking on the 1-4 Thief River Falls Prowlers. We'll take another break. We are just minutes away from our opening kickoff. We'll take a break, and we'll be back with more from Swenson Field right after this.
Small business owners, do you know that Schoberg's provides telephone services? It is a direct replacement for the phone services you now have, but with several pluses. Schoberg's service gives you the best deal in town on both local service and long distance. The service includes 7 features like caller ID, call forwarding, and an amazing voicemail system that allows you to check your messages on your phone, as an email, or on your mobile phone. All of this for less than you're paying for a plain business line. Call Schoberg's today to switch. It's effortless, as Schoberg's does all the work for you, and you get the savings. Schoberg's, Thief River Falls. What you make matters. Build powerful snowmobiles, side-by-sides, and ATVs, and build a strong career at Arctic Cat. Hiring now for multiple positions. Get up to $4,000 in sign-on bonuses. Arctic Cat is conducting walk-in interviews on the spot last Thursday of every month from 4 to 6:30 p.m. Empowering great workers in Thief River Falls for 60 years. Learn more and explore opportunities at jobs.arcticcat.com.
Hi, this is Al for the Black Cat Sports Bar and Grill. If you're a fan of good food, then come see what we have to offer. Our burgers are hand-patted daily using fresh, never frozen, top-quality ground beef. With 17 different burger options on the menu, you are sure to find one to please. Don't forget about our fresh, crisp salads or our signature sandwiches either. It's a lineup that can't be beat. That's the Black Cat Sports Bar and Grill, Highway 32 South, Thief River Falls, next to the Grand State Hotel. And remember, we don't do it to be different, we do it to be better.
KTRF AM 1230 and 93.3 FM.
Why should I choose Rehab Authority for physical therapy? We understand that each body is different, and that means that each rehabilitation is also. Hi, I'm Kim Rosendahl. Rehab Authority has been a trusted physical therapy provider in Thief River Falls since 2014, and with over 20 years of experience, our team of expert therapists will zero in on the cause of any of your aches and pains. We also treat vertigo. Call or stop in and see our facility. Rehab Authority is here to help you live your best life. Give us a call at 218-681-0449.
Hi, this is Beth from Northern State Bank. As a trusted local mortgage lender, I take great pride in providing you the best possible experience when building or purchasing your new dream home, remodeling, or updating your present home. Even if you haven't made a decision yet, I can walk you through the process and answer any of your questions. With fluctuating interest rates and all sorts of home financing offers out there, I'll be here to explain the best available options for you. Call me for an appointment today at 218-681-4020 at Northern State Bank of Thief River Falls, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
And a very good evening, everybody, and welcome to Swenson Field here in Thief River Falls. We bring you high school football on this beautiful Friday night. Game time temperatures will be in the mid-40s. We'll have a slight wind that'll be out of the southwest at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. And again, our field conditions are brought to you by the fine people at Tygeson Construction of Thief River Falls.
Need to spruce up your landscape or yard? Call Tygeson Construction and Trucking today. Tygeson Construction and Trucking carries green topsoil, gravel, and rocks and can be delivered to your location in 48 hours. They carry many products with MnDOT Class 5 and Class 1 for roadway or building site development. Call 681-1924, 681-1924 for a free professional quote today. Tigerson Construction and Trucking, family owned and operated, serving you for over 63 years.
Tigerson Construction, proud sponsors of our field conditions. The field here at Swenson Field is in perfect shape. Of course, we haven't gotten much rain, if any, and the Prowlers did not play in this field last week, so the field is in pristine condition. Again, as I mentioned, game time temperature around 45 degrees. Our winds will be on the southwest at 5 to 15 miles per hour. Shouldn't make much of a difference here at Swenson Field tonight. Again, your field conditions are brought to you by Tykeson Construction of Thief River Falls. And that will get us to our start of the game. The opening kickoff of tonight's football game is brought to you by USA Realty. Whether you're buying or selling, let their dedicated team at USA Realty guide you through every step of the process. Give us a call or you stop in our Thief River Falls or Rose's offices. They've got the phone in Thief River Falls is 218-681-4663 and in Roseau at 218-463-3148. Well, the two teams being announced on the field, they're announcing both offensive lineups. The Prowlers did win the coin toss, and the Prowlers will receive. So the Prowlers will have the first chance to get something on the board tonight. Hornets dressed in their black pants with the white tops. They've got the green and black numerals in trim with the dark green helmets. The Thief River Falls Prowlers in their home black pants. They've got the blue jerseys, the gold numerals and trim, and also the gold helmets for the Prowlers. As we get ready here for football at Swenson Field. Prowlers will get the football as we start our football game here tonight. Good crowd on hand. Nice job by the Thief River Falls Pep Band as they played our national anthem. As the Prowler kick team is out there. The receivers for the Prowlers, one deep, will be Jackson Hams. Also back deep for the Prowlers will be Gabe Winter. As you listen on your radio in the first quarter, Thief River Falls will be going left to right with Frazee, of course, right to left. As Frazee will tee up the football and they'll get ready to kick it away to the Prowlers. Kicking is Brady Crabtree. Crabtree, a junior, is also one of the starting running backs. Podacek and along with Gabe Winter are back deep for the Prowlers to receive. Crabtree comes up to the football and boom, we are underway from Swenson Field. Taken on the far side. Cutting back to the inside is Podacek, and Podacek is going to taken down at about the 27-yard line, and the Prowlers will begin 1st and 10. Now the Prowlers interior line will be Carter Jensen at center. The two guards are Nathan Nelson and Kenneth Kizar. The tackles are Nathan L. Cantor and also Jace Mislowski. The two tight ends, Carter Engebretson and Max Peterson in the backfield for the Prowlers. The fullback tonight is Gabe Winter. The running backs, the halfbacks are Caden Grindeland and Jake Friedrich, and the quarterback is Caleb Rosendahl. Full house backfield. Rosendahl under center. Takes a snap. Misdirection play. And there's Friedrich. Breaks to the outside. He's at the 50, the 40, 30. Nobody's going to catch him. He's going to score on the first offensive play. touchdown for the Prowlers. Well, everybody went to the left, and Friedrich on the misdirection play will score. 73 yards on the touchdown run for Friedrich. And on one play, the Prowlers take an early 6-0 lead. Braden Spears on to attempt the extra point. And the kick is up, and it's right through the uprights good. And we are 23 seconds into our football game, and the Prowlers have scored. Our score, the Thief River Falls Prowlers 7. The Frazee Hornets nothing. We'll be back with a Prowler kickoff right after this.
Is the price at the gas pumps hurting your budget? At Northern Motors, now is a great time to upgrade with one of our many options of SUVs. We carry several brands that will get you 30 miles per gallon or better. With trade-ins still high and rates still low, now is the time to trade up. Stop out to Northern Motors at Highway 5901 West, Thief River Falls. And if you don't see what you're looking for, let us find it for you.
When it comes to super fast internet, Garden Valley Technologies has you covered. You can enjoy speeds up to 1 gigabyte of unlimited data, free basic installation, reliable connection, and local tech support. Garden Valley Technologies' high-speed internet service on the most reliable fiber network connections is the easy choice. Sign up at join.gvtel.com or stop by one of the retail locations in Thief River Falls, Erskine, or Bagley. Some restrictions apply. Call for details.
Jake Friedrich with a 73-yard touchdown run. Braden Spears adds the extra point. And the Prowlers, 23 seconds into our football game, have a 7-0 lead. Braden Spears with a kick, and unfortunately, it's going to go out of bounds at about the 5-yard line. The flag will be thrown, and it'll bring the Frazee Hornets out. I believe it should be to the 30-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. The Hornets quarterback is sophomore Carter Sonnenberg. His running backs are Jake Nagel, Tyler Moe, and Brady Crabtree. Single receiver will be Cale Oshock. He's going to be wide to the left. I formation, Sonnenberg right under center. Sophomore quarterback calling out the signal. Handoff will be to the right side, and getting maybe a yard on that play will be Jake Nagel. Nagel will pick up maybe a yard. It'll bring up 2nd down and to 9. I'll give him a short gain. He'll actually give him 2 yards on the run. And he is senior getting the first carry for the Hornets of Frazee. 7-0. Prowlers lead it. Ball is on the far hash mark. Wide to the right this time will be Osok. Sonnenberg with the snap. They fumbled the ball. The ball is loose, and the Prowlers pick it up. Jack Manning will get the fumble recovery for the Prowlers as Sonnenberg fumbled the football, and Jack Manning was there to pick it up, and the Prowlers get the football back. So a fumble recovery by Jack Manning. Jack Manning and the Prowlers will get the ball back. Already up 7-0. Didn't see much of the Prowler offense in that first series because on one play it went 73 yards and a touchdown run by Jake Friedrich. Nice to see him back in the lineup tonight. Full house backfield, and Frazee jumped. It'll be a 5-yard penalty against Frazee. Encroachment against the Hornets. And it'll be 1st and 5 for the Prowlers. Again, playing fullback for the Prowlers tonight is Gabe Winter. As Lundeen is not being put on the field, he's pretty much ready to go, but they want to give him a little bit of rest. Handoff, second man through on the right side and off tackle. This is going to be a carry. Graham in on the tackle. The run by Podacek, maybe picked up not even a yard. It'll be no gain for Podacek. It'll bring up second down and 5. Well, we'll be moved now to the near hash marks. Winter is a fullback. Podacek and Friedrich are the halfbacks. Misdirection play again. It'll go to Podacek, and he's stopped in the backfield, and he's going to lose about 3-4 yards. Nice defensive play, and on the tackle was Crabtree. They'll officially give him a loss of maybe a yard or 2. So Podacek has carried the ball twice for minus 2 yards. Third down and 7 for the Prowlers. Ball is sitting at the Frazee 31. The snap. Misdirection play. Rosendahl back to pass, looking downfield, throws it downfield, and it's incomplete. It was intended there for Jake Friedrich, but it was overthrown. It'll be 4th down. Well, Jack Manning got the Frazee fumble recovery. The Prowlers come back out on offense after going one play for a touchdown in their first possession. And they also got a penalty to help them out. But now they're faced with a 4th and 6. And the ball is sitting just outside the Frazee 30-yard line. They'll go for it. Tight formation. Prowlers need 6. Pitch out left side. Get it across the outside. And Grendelin, I believe, got enough for the first down. And he's raced from the outside. And Grendelin will get enough for the first down. He got it down to the 23. That was a pickup of 7 yards. First carry for Grindelin tonight. Boy, I tell you what, he turned on the speed as he got around the left corner. And on a 4th down and 6, the Prowlers convert. Prowlers got to maybe think about going to the outside. Everybody's playing on the inside. 2 tight ends, back to pass. Here's the throw down the field, and it's caught and downed just shy of the goal line. With the catch for the Prowlers was Jack Rosendahl, and he's going to be downed at the 1. First and goal, Rosendahl to Rosendahl. Caleb to his older brother, Jack. A pickup of 22 yards on that pass play. And it's first and goal for the Prowlers inside the 1. Caleb Rosendahl with a quarterback keeper, and he goes in for the touchdown, and the Prowlers lead it 13-0. So a 1-yard plunge by Caleb Rosendahl. And the Prowlers take a 13-0 lead. Just 4:01 into our football game. And Spears will put up the kick, and this one is no good. But we had a flag on the play. And I believe the kicking team might have to come back out here. If it's against Frazee, we'll kick it over, but I think it's against the Prowlers anyway. And the kick is going to be no good. So with 7:59 left in our first quarter, Caleb Rosendahl going in from a yard out. The Prowlers missed the extra point, but the Prowlers have already scored twice. They lead 13-0 over the Frazee Hornets. We'll be back with the Prowler kickoff right after this.
More than you.
Because every season calls for a new wardrobe. Shop Purdy's for all their new fall arrivals. You'll find new clothing from your favorite brands. Shoes, boots, jackets, and work boots arriving daily. Treat your feet and your wardrobe with a new fall look from Purdy's, downtown Thief River Falls.
More than you.
Whatever your repair needs on the farm, on the job site, or in the shop, Northwest Power Systems in Thief River Falls can help. Starters, alternators, and other electrical needs. Hydraulic hoses, connectors, couplers, and fluids. They have it. Parts or repairs, cash or carry, or in-shop maintenance and service. Northwest Power Systems, minimizing your downtime. Northwest Power Systems, located across from the fire hall in Thief River Falls. Call 681-5282.
Braden Spears will kick the ball away for the Prowlers, who are now up 13-0. This is a short high kick taken up by one of the up men just inside his own 40-yard line. I believe getting the ball was Asher Blaine. And Frazee will take over 1st and 10 at their own 38. Frazee, it'll be their second possession of the football game. They fumbled on their first, and it cost them as the Prowlers have just scored. Single wide out right, wing back to the right. Also, I formation backfield, handoff, first man through, not much there. Breaking a tackle, getting outside the 40 to the 41. Tyler Moe will be the ball carrier. He'll pick up 3 yards. First carry for Moe. And it'll bring up second down and about 7.5, 8 yards to go. Ball is sitting just outside the 30, or 40, excuse me. This time wide out left, handoff, second man through, getting some running room and getting all the way out to the 45 across midfield into Prowler territory is Jake Nagel. Nagel with a nice run all the way down to the Prowler 46. That's going to be a gain of 14 yards. Jake Nagel with his second carry of the football game also gets them their first down. And they are across midfield at the Prowler 46. Ball is on the far hash mark. Wide out left side, handoff, second man through, plowing across the 45 and down to 44. Ball carrier again was Jake Nagel. Nagel will pick up 2. 18 yards on 3 carries now for Nagel. It's second down and 8. For the Frazee Hornets, Prowlers lead at 13-0, and we have 6:35 and time running in our first quarter. Wide out to the far side. And now the Prowlers jumped into the neutral zone, and we're going to be penalty on the Prowlers. Evan Paschke got a little bit jumpy on that left side. It'll be 5 yards marked off against the Prowlers, so instead of second down and 8, it should be second down and 3. Now, wait a minute. Our officials are talking here. Did he get drawn offside? He was coming in for the blitz and never stopped, got into the neutral zone. We'll have to see exactly what they're going to call because this clearly was not just an encroachment on the Prowlers. They might have offsetting penalties and will do the play over. We'll have to see what they call here. We had penalties on both teams, so there are offsetting penalties, so we'll do the play all over. After all that, everything is wiped out. Prowlers have no encroachment penalty. And we also had an outside penalty against Frazee. Second down and 8 at the Prowler 44. There's a snap handoff, first man through, and getting down to the 42-yard line is Mo. Mo gets it inside the 42, and they're going to mark him down at the 41. It'll be third down and 5. Mo with his second carry. Now 2 carries for 6 yards. Wide out to the right side is Osak. There's a snap. Back to pass to Sonnenberg. Throws it downfield. He's got his man at the 30-yard line. And plowing ahead down to the 27 on the far side of the field, making the nice catch there. Sonnenberg's throw was caught on the far sideline. I believe that was Oshak. And made the catch inside the Prowler 30 down to the 28-yard line. And that'll be a gain of 12. So first down for Frazee. They come back up to the football. They'll run it ahead. And they'll get down in just inside the 25. It'll be a pickup of 3. Frazee, after a couple plays, fumbled on their first possession. Here they're picked up a couple of first downs, but they trail 13-0 as we get to the later stages of our first quarter. Sonnenberg takes the snap, handoff, second man through. That's Crabtree. Crabtree down to the 22, but flags were thrown in the backfield. And I believe this one's going to come back. Offensive face mask is going to be called against Frazee. And they're going to move it back. And it's going to be, I believe, a big one. It's going to move him back 15 yards. It was a personal foul face mask, so it's going to bring it all the way back to the 39-yard line. Big penalty on Frazee. A personal foul face mask call. And it'll be second down and 21 yards to go for the Frazee Hornets. Clock begins to run, 4:15 and time running down. First quarter, Prowlers lead at 13-0. And the Prowlers jump. They got back on side. Sonnenberg throws it downfield. He's got his big receiver on the right side, making the catch inside the 30 down to about the 25. Jaszewski will catch it down to the 25, so that's a gain of 14 yards. It'll bring up third down and a long 7 for the Hornets as they come back up to the football. Sonnenberg takes a snap, misdirection play, handed off Hagel. Hagel finds some room on the outside, on the far side of the field, inside the 10-yard line, and finally knocked down. Nice run there by Jake Hagel. Got past the interior line, and then it was just a foot race all the way down to the Prowler 10. and that's going to be good for 14 more yards. And another Frazee first down. So it's first down and goal right at the 10-yard line. Sonnenberg, the quarterback, takes the snap, handoff, second man through. There's Hagel again. Hagel to the outside. Did he get in? No, he did. He just got across the goal line for the touchdown. Jake Hagel goes in from 10 yards out. Well, we know that Frazee can score some points. And they move the football well on that drive. A drive that'll go 68 yards. As they will attempt the kick as Brady Crabtree is on to attempt the extra point. The kick is good. Right through the uprights, good. With 2:40 minutes and 40 seconds left in our first quarter of play, our score is now the Thief River Falls Prowlers 13 and the Frazee Hornets 7. We'll be back with Crabtree's kickoff right after this.
It's no secret that farmers work their tails off. Heck, you're probably working right now. So here's a little work-related advice from Cenex. Cenex Ruby Fieldmaster comes with a more complete additive package for a more complete burn. It even extends the life of your injectors and injector pumps. Typical number 2 diesel? That's for hobby farmers. Cenex Premium Diesel. Diesel that doesn't mess around.
For all your fuel needs on the farm, see Farmers Union Oil, Thief River Falls, and Goodrich.
Are you in the market to purchase another property that could be your relaxing family getaway? This is Cassandra Torkelson at Border Bank. If you're considering acquiring a second home to use as a vacation getaway, hobby farm, or hunting cabin, visit with me to explore your financing options. Border Bank specializes in real estate financing with competitive rates and terms that fit your lifestyle and budget. A successful hunt for that special piece of property begins at Border Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 530661.
10-yard run for Jake Hagel. And Crabtree adds the extra point, and the Frazee Hornets getting back into this football game. Crabtree's next kickoff is out of play as it goes out of bounds, and the Prowlers will take over 1st and 10 at their own 35. Prowlers have scored on both their offensive possessions so far. They haven't run a lot of plays. Of course, the Prowlers' first possession was one play that was a 73-yard touchdown run from Jake Friedrich, and the Prowlers put together a 7-play drive. And that was capped off by the 1-yard touchdown run from Caleb Rosendahl. Prowlers come on back up to the football. Ball is at the middle of the field, tight formation. Handoff to Friedrich, left side. Gets across the 40 out to about the 41. Nice pickup of 6 yards for Friedrich. Oh, that was Winter. I thought it was Winter got the carry for the Prowlers. It was a gain of 6. Saw Friedrich go in there, but it was Winter that got the carry. 2nd down and 4. For Thief River Falls, the ball is sitting just outside their own 41-yard line. Rosendahl takes a snap, handoff, right side, right off the guard, and coming back to the inside as a cut was made, and it'll be about 2-3 yards on that run for the Prowlers. Pick up of 3 yards on the run. And it'll bring up 3rd down and 1 for Thief River Falls. So they'd like to get this drive going. Again, Frazee has come back. Prowlers lead at 13-7 as we're under 2 minutes to go in our first quarter. 3rd down and 1. Off the handoff, and it goes off the left side and getting across the 45 out to the 48-yard line. Nice run by the Prowlers. Grindelin will pick up 4 yards on the run, and that'll be good for a Prowler first down. Third first down officially for the Prowlers. 1 minute to go in quarter number one. Prowlers lead at 13-7. Beautiful sunset from the west as we see it on the trees as we face Swenson Field. Ball just shy of midfield at the 49. And there's a misdirection play. Rosendaal's going to keep it. He gets across the outside, inside the 45, now inside the 40, and finally knocked down by Nagel. But not before he gets all the way down to the 37-yard line. But this one's going to come back with a flag on the field. And I believe it's going to be chop block, legal chop block against the Prowlers. And that'll take away that nice run from Rosendahl. And since it was a chop block, that's going to be a big penalty. It's a 15-yarder. And it's going to put the Prowlers all the way back just inside their own 35. So they wind the clock back up. We've got time for maybe one more play. 25 seconds left in the first quarter. It'll be 1st and 25 for the Prowlers as the ball is sitting way back at their own 34. Prowlers come up to the football. Rosendahl takes a snap, rolls to his right, throws a short pass. There's Gabe Winter with a catch, and he's knocked out of bounds at about the 42-yard line. Prowlers will pick up some of the yardage back. Not a lot. 6 yards on that pass play from Rosendahl to Gabe Winter. And that'll also stop the clock as he got out of bounds with 3.7 seconds left. Rosendahl 2 for 2 in the passing department. And this essentially will be the last play of our first quarter. Ball is on the near hash marks. Rosendahl takes a snap, handoff, second man through, and tripped up at the line of scrimmage and falling forward was Braden Podacek. And he'll pick up 2, and that's going to be the end of our first quarter. So the Prowlers score twice. Frazee answers back with a touchdown themselves after 1 quarter from Swenson Field. Our score: the Thief River Falls Prowlers 13 and the Frazee Hornets 7. We'll take a break. Back to Swenson Field with quarter number 2 right after this.
Hugo's Family Marketplace has a great deal on everything you need for a Fiesta celebration. So let's taco about it. 93% lean ground beef, just $3.83 a pound. Dull shredded lettuce, only $2.83. And Haas avocados are 4 for only $5. Add in Old Dutch restaurant-style tortilla chips, 3 for $8.83. And you're ready for everyone's favorite, taco night. And don't forget to register for Hugo's anniversary celebration prices.
Hi, Ryan at Budget. Maytag and Budget will help you stand up to messes with a Maytag brand kitchen suite that's engineered to resist fingerprints so stainless keeps looking stainless. The easy to clean, fingerprint resistant stainless steel finish keeps your kitchen looking as good on the outside as it works on the inside. Delivery, installation, setup, and disposal of your old product and financing all available at Budget. Thief River Falls' oldest appliance dealer, downtown since 1980.
See store for full details and qualified models.
As we go to quarter number 2 at Swenson Field, the Prowlers lead the Frazee Hornets 13-7. The Prowlers faced with a 3rd down and 15. The ball is sitting at their own 42. Straight back is Rosendahl. Throws a pass. He's got a man wide open. Manning at the 35, 30 down to the 23-yard line. Jack Manning was left wide open. And a nice pass play. Beautiful pass thrown by Rosendahl to Manning. And the Prowlers will have it 1st and 10 And the ball will be marked at the Frazee 24. 34 yards on that pass play. Jack Manning was left wide open down the right side. Rosendahl now 3 for 3 in the passing department. Already has thrown for over 70 yards. 1st and 10 for the Prowlers. That was their 4th first down of the ball game. Misdirection play. Rosendahl ends up with the ball himself, gets away from one man, but before he even got back to the line of scrimmage, he's taken down hard. And he may have got back to line, but that's about it. He's actually going to lose about a yard. It'll be 2nd down and 10. And we got our official coming here. Did we have another flag thrown? There was nothing on the field that I saw. Oh, okay. We had an inverting whistle on the play. So what do we do here? If we had an inverting whistle, do we run that play over? They're going to wind the clock, and I believe the Prowlers will run the play over. So that's to the advantage of Thief River Falls. 1st and 10 for the Prowlers at the 24-yard line. Handoff on the outside. Friedrich. Friedrich gets inside the 15, 10, 5. Touchdown! Jake Friedrich with his 2nd touchdown of the night. This one from 24 yards out, and the Prowlers lead it 19-7. Two carries, 97 yards. And 2 touchdowns for Jake Friedrich in the ball game. And this one from 24 yards out. His first one was 73. Prowlers, I believe, are going to go for 2 here as they lead at 19-7. Full house backfield. Rosendahl takes a snap. Back to pass. Throws it down the middle, and the ball is caught by Manning. Manning with the height advantage. And the Prowlers get the 2-point conversion. So after the 24-yard touchdown run from Jake Friedrich, Prowlers go for 2, and they are successful. The pass from Rosendahl to Jack Manning for the 2-point conversion. The Prowlers lead 21-7. We're in the second quarter early, 10:44 to go. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back with Braden Spears kickoff right after this.
Don't get caught in the elements. Bring your vehicle to Oil Boys and let the experts take care of you. Oil Boys Express Lube has fall sales, warranties, and great rebates now on different brands of tires. Ask about winterizing your vehicle. No appointment necessary. Oil Boys Express Lube, professional service at affordable prices. Follow Oil Boys on Facebook. Stop in Highway 59 South Thief River Falls or call Oil Boys Express Lube at 681-4555.
Brayton Spears comes up to the football. It's a short kick, and it's taken by one of the up men, and Frazee is going to end up with good field position. It was taken there by number 55, Logan Brecky. And Brecky with sure hands falls to the turf. And Frazee will have a short field to work with. They'll have 1st and 10 at their own 46. The Prowlers have tried that pooch kick a couple of times. They did last week as well. You're either going to pick up the ball or you're going to give them excellent field position. Frazee with excellent field position now. The handoff to left and not much on the left side, maybe a yard or two. Big stop by the Prowlers. Pick up of 1 yard on the play by Mo. And the tackle for the Prowlers was Cale Geyser. We'll give him 2 yards and then run. It'll be 2nd down and 8. Ball is sitting at the Frazee 47. And now the Prowlers jump offside. Jack Manning a little bit jumpy. It'll be penalty on the Prowlers. It'll be their 2nd of the night. This one will run moved up and then marked off 5 yards. So that'll bring it across midfield into Prowler territory back at the, well, we'll put it between the 47 and 48 yard line. Oshak is a wide out to left. Handoff goes to left side. Here's Hagel. Hagel gets away from one man inside the 35-30 and finally taken down all the way down to the Prowler 26 yard line. 27 yard run by Nagel. 69 yards on 6 carries for Nagel. 4th first down for the Hornets here in the first half, and they're on the move again. Misdirection play. Handoff left side. Nagel fumbled the football. The Prowlers will pick it back up. And the Prowlers recover Cale Geyser. Cale Geyser with the fumble recovery. Nagel was going to be stopped, and it was stripped of him, and Cale Geyser will get the recovery for the Prowlers. Prowlers come up big on defense there as they get the turnover, so the Prowlers will take over 1st and 10 at their own 31. Nagel, who has been their big runner, fumbles the football. And the Prowlers come back out on offense. Misdirection play. Rosendahl still has a football. Gets away, throws it, gives it out to Winter, and Winter did not hold on to it. So after all that, it's going to be an incomplete pass. Rosendahl would have been taken down for about a 7-8 yard loss. He got the pass away. Winter got him in a bad spot right in the numbers. It'll be 2nd down and 10 for the Prowlers at their own 31. That's the first incomplete pass of the night for Rosendahl after he had completed his first 4. 2nd down and 10 for Thief River Falls. They come up to the football, right to left, pitch out on. Here's a Grinton. Podacek. Podacek gets across the outside to the 40, 45, cross midfield. And he's gang tackled, but he's gang tackled forward down inside Frazee territory at the 48 yard line. Another big gain by the Prowler runners. This one from Podacek. Podacek with the big run for Thief River Falls. Pickup of 20 yards on the run. 5th first down of the first half for the Prowlers. They have it just across midfield at the Frazee 49. Pitch out. Here's Grindelin. Grindelin gets across the outside, 45, 40, 35, 30. He's still on his feet, knocked out of bounds on the far side of the field. Caden Grindelin goes from the 49 all the way down just outside the 25. That's a gain of 24. Grindelin now with 3 carries for a total of 35 yards. Prowlers have picked up some big runs tonight. Friedrich has 2 carries, one for 73 and one for 24. Podacek, a run for 20 yards. Grindle, a run for 24 yards. Prowlers has spread it out very well. And now we've got, I believe the Hornets jumped offside. And the Prowlers will get a free 5-yard penalty here. It'll be the 4th penalty of the first half against Frazee. It'll be 1st and 5 for Thief River Falls. Ball is sitting at the Frazee 21. I look back here at the clock, 7:35, time running down, first half. Prowlers lead at 21-7, looking to add on. Don't forget, coming up at halftime, we've got our Jay Swanson halftime reports. We'll update you on all our stats, and we'll also look at the out-of-town scoreboard, which is brought to you by Hefty Seed. And up left side, Friedrich cutting back to the inside. Twists and turns and gets all the way inside the 10 down to about the 7-yard line. Pick up a 17 yards. Boy, I tell you what, Jake Friedrich isn't wasting any time when he gets a football. He's got 3 carries, and that was his shortest run of the night. Jake has runs of 73 yards, 24 yards. Both of those were for touchdowns, and now he gets a run of 17 yards. He's already over the 100-yard mark. Rosendahl takes a snap. Grindelin gets the carry. No, it was a misdirection play. Friedrich on the left side did not, I believe that was Winter that actually got the carry. Winter didn't get much of anything. Got down maybe to the 5-yard line. That was a misdirection play. I was following Grindelin. That's too bad it didn't go to Grindelin because he would have had some yardage. 2nd and goal for the Prowlers. They come back up to the football. Already ahead 21-7. This time, second man through. Friedrich bowls his way into the end zone. Touchdown. Jake Friedrich with his 3rd touchdown of the game. This one from 7 yards out. And he is performing magic for the Prowlers out there in the first half. 6:13, the time of the Prowler touchdown. That's the shortest touchdown run of the night for Friedrich. And Braden Spears kicks the extra point good. And we have 5:47 left in our first half. Our score is now Thief River Falls 28 and the Frazee Hornets 7. We'll be back with Braden Spears' kick right after this.
Hi, Jordan Kofstad here. Thinking about selling your home? Let the team at USA Realty save you time and stress by helping you through the process. Genrix Realty is now USA Realty. Even though our name has changed, we are still the people you know and trust. USA Realty has been serving northwestern Minnesota since 1990 and have the experience and knowledge to price your property right and find you top dollar in our community. Buyer activity is still strong, so don't miss out on this opportunity. Call one of our experienced agents today at 218-681-4663.
Small business owners, do you know that Schoberg's provides telephone services? It is a direct replacement for the phone services you now have, but with several pluses. Schoberg's service gives you the best deal in town on both local service and long distance. The service includes 7 features like caller ID, call forwarding, and an amazing voicemail system that allows you to check your messages on your phone, as an email, or on your mobile phone. All of this for less than you're paying for a plain business line. Call Schoberg's today to switch. It's effortless, as Schoberg's does all the work for you, and you get the savings. Schoberg's, Thief River Falls.
Spears with the kick for the Prowlers. Nagel on the return. He returns it back out to the 28-yard line, but there was a penalty on Frazee on the kick return. And as a result, that's going to bring them back 10 yards. And they're going to get a 1st and 10 at their own 15. So Frazee picking up their 5th penalty of the first half, now trailing 28-7. They have trip set to the right side. Back to pass. Sonnenberg. Sonnenberg is taken down and he's sacked on the play. And he's down at about the 1-yard line. Cale Geyser in on the sack for the Prowlers. They're going to mark him down at the 2-yard line. That was a big loss. If they mark that at the 2, that means he lost 13 yards. Frazee has got to get all the way out to the 25-yard line. Handoff right side, not much there. Nice defensive job by the Prowlers on Nagel. Nagel stopped at the line of scrimmage, maybe got a yard. Ethan Lane in the stop for the Prowlers. Also in on the stop was Engebretson. It'll be 3rd down. 21 to go for Frazee as they're going to come up to the football in the shadow of their own goal line. 4:20 left in our first half. Prowlers lead it 28-7. Double wideouts left side, wing back to the right. Sonnenberg from the shotgun. Sonnenberg, he's going to be sacked behind the line of scrimmage, and he's going to go down for the safety. Jake Friedrich led the way for the Prowlers. Sonnenberg is going to be taken down in the end zone, and the Prowlers lead at 30-7. And they'll get the ball back here on the punt from Frazee. Sonnenberg. Tackled by Friedrich. 2 points on that safety. And the Prowlers lead at 30-7. They'll get the ball back here as well. As the Hornets will be forced to punt the ball from their own 20. You look across, there's not a lot of players on this traveling team for Frazee. Really didn't notice that before, but I think I maybe got about 25, 30 guys. I believe it's Crabtree that's going to come out and kick the ball away. Prowler punt team is out there. Gabe Winter. And also Potacek are back deep for the Prowlers. This seems to be taking a lot longer than it should. And they wiped off his hands. Now they're going to wipe off the football. And it's going to be Crabtree that'll punt the ball away from his own 20-yard line. Here's a kick. Taken by one of the up men at midfield, coming across the 45, fumbled. Ball is still loose. Players still piling up. We'll see. Boy, I tell you what, Frazee had an excellent opportunity to get it back. And I believe the Prowlers did fumble, and it's recovered by Frazee. Didn't get to see who recovered it. but who's actually fumbled a couple of times after Spears had fumbled it. And the Prowler defense will come back out there. 30-7. Prowlers lead at 3:53 left in our first half. Pitch to the right side. Nagel. Across midfield inside Prowler territory. Twists and turns. Down inside the 46 to the 45. Well, he's finally taken down by Gabe Winter. Nagel with 9 yards on the run. He now has 8 rushes. It's second down and less than a yard for the Hornets. Sonnenberg will take the snap, and now second man through again. Nagel, he just pushes forward. He's going to get the first down. And it'll be first down. Pickup of 2 yards on the run. First and 10 for the Hornets, their 5th first down of the ball game. Ochak is wide to left. High formation backfield, handoff, Nagel. Nagel twists and turns, cuts back to the inside the Prowler 40. It'll be down at the 39. It'll be a pickup of 4 yards for Nagel. Also got to start watching the clock as there are down to 2:15 left. Here in the first half, don't forget, coming up at halftime, we've got the Jay Swanson halftime report. And here's the snap handoff, straight right back up the middle, right off guard. And that was Mo, I believe. Mo and the carry, Geyser with the stop. And it'll be a pickup about 3 yards for Mo. Mo gets his 4th carry of the night. Third down and 3. Shotgun formation. They'll hand it off. Mo, and he's taken down behind the line of scrimmage. Somebody did not get Cale Geyser. And also Jake Friedrich on the stop for the Prowlers. A loss of 2 yards for Mo. And the Prowlers are going to call a timeout as they're going to get the ball back. Hopefully, because I would expect Frazee's going to go for it. 4th down and 5 at the 38-yard line of the Prowlers. We'll take a timeout as well. Timeout brought to you by Earl's Market on 8th and Main in Thief River Falls. Sandwiches and salads in the cooler, all ready to go. We'll take a break. We'll be back after this.
What you make matters. Build powerful snowmobiles, side-by-sides, and ATVs, and build a strong career at Arctic Cat. Hiring now for multiple positions. Get up to $4,000 in sign-on bonuses. Arctic Cat is conducting walk-in interviews on the spot last Thursday of every month from 4 to 6:30 p.m. Empowering great workers in Thief River Falls for 60 years. Learn more and explore opportunities at jobs.arcticcat.com.
Hi, this is Al for the Black Cat Sports Bar and Grill. If you're a fan of good food, then come see what we have to offer. Our burgers are hand patted daily using fresh, never frozen, top quality ground beef. With 17 different burger options on the menu, you are sure to find one to please. Don't forget about our fresh, crisp salads or our signature sandwiches either. It's a lineup that can't be beat. That's the Black Cat Sports Bar and Grill, Highway 32 South, Thief River Falls, next to the Grand State Hotel. And remember, we don't do it to be different, we do it to be better.
After we come out of the timeout, Nagel will run it up the middle, and he's going to pick up 5 yards, but that's not enough. It's going to be short of the first down, and the Prowlers will hold on defense, and the Prowlers will go back out with the offense as they hold Nagel and Frazee. So we'll have to see what the Prowlers do here. With a minute and 8 seconds left in the first half, Prowlers lead it 30-7. Prowlers with 4 touchdowns along with a safety. First and 10 for Thief River Falls at their own 35. Misdirection play. And Friedrich is going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage. Nice play there by Zach Longforce. Loss of 3 on the run for Friedrich. Well, that kind of breaks all his long runs. He's already got over 100 yards rushing, 3 touchdowns for the Prowlers here in the first half. Rosendahl with the snap. Again, that goes to Friedrich. Friedrich will get across the 35 out near the 38. And they'll finally knock him down shy of the 40-yard line. And I don't believe the Prowlers will run another play. That'll be a pickup of 8 yards for Friedrich. The Prowlers are going to quickly get up to the football. They're going to actually run one more play. And this is going to be a misdirection play, and it goes right up the middle. And not much there for Grindelin. Grindelin will pick up maybe a yard, and that'll end our first half. So we have come to halftime here at Swenson Field. It's been pretty much all Thief River Falls. Our score at half, the Prowlers 30 and the Frazee Hornets 7. It is time now to recap our first half, and it's brought to you by the J. Swanson Insurance Agencies, and we'll be back to Swenson Field right after this.
Peace of mind is what you're looking for in insurance coverage, and that's what you'll find with the staff at the J. Swanson Insurance Agency. With offices in Thief River Falls, Argyle, and Warren, the J. Swanson Agency can help you get the best coverage at the right rate. Home, auto, farm, commercial, life, or health, the local knowledge of the agents at the J. Swanson Agency means that you can trust them to understand your concerns and fit you with the right coverage. Call 218-681-6443 for an insurance checkup and get the peace of mind you're looking for.
All right, our halftime report brought to you by the J. Swanson Insurance Agencies. Our score here at Swenson Field, the Thief River Falls Prowlers 30 and the Hornets of Frazee 7. We'll take a break. We'll recap our first half. We'll do it right after this.
12:30 a.m. and 93.3 FM KTRF, Thief River Falls, and online at trfradio.com.
Why should I choose Rehab Authority for physical therapy? We understand that each body is different, and that means that each rehabilitation is also. Hi, I'm Kim Rosendahl. Rehab Authority has been a trusted physical therapy provider in Thief River Falls since 2014, and with over 20 years of experience, our team of expert therapists will zero in on the cause of any of your aches and pains. We also treat vertigo. Call or stop in and see our facility. Rehab Authority is here to help you live your best life. Give us a call at 218-681-0449.
Hi, this is Becky from Northern State Bank. As a trusted local mortgage lender, I take pride in providing you the best possible experience when building or purchasing your new dream home, remodeling, or updating your present home. Even if you haven't made a decision yet, I can walk you through the process and answer any of your questions. With fluctuating interest rates and all sorts of home financing options out there, I'll be here to explain the best available options for you. Call me for an appointment today at 218-681-4020 at Northern State Bank of Thief River Falls. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Is the price of the gas pumps hurting your budget? At Northern Motors, now is a great time to upgrade with one of our many options of SUVs. We carry several brands that will get you 30 miles per gallon or better. With trade-ins still high and rates still low, now is the time to trade up. Stop out to Northern Motors at Highway 5901 West, Thief River Falls. And if you don't see what you're looking for, let us find it for you.
When it comes to super fast internet, Garden Valley Technologies has you covered. You can enjoy speeds up to 1 gigabyte of unlimited data, free basic installation, reliable connection, and local tech support. Garden Valley Technologies' high-speed internet service on the most reliable fiber network connections is the easy choice. Sign up at join.gvtel.com or stop by one of the retail locations in Thief River Falls, Erskine, or Bagley. Some restrictions apply. Call for details.
Well, the Prowlers lead at halftime by a score of 30-7 over the Frazee Hornets. Let's recap our first half of play. First of all, we look at the Hornets of Frazee. They picked up 6 first downs in their first half. They were led in rushing from Jake Nagel. Nagel would finish out the first half with a total of 73 yards on 11 carries. And then you go all the way down to 5 carries for Tyler Moe. Tyler had finished out the first half with 9 yards. The quarterback, Sonnenberg, had 3 carries for a total of minus 12 yards. That, of course, includes the safety that the Prowlers sacked him in the end zone. And in the passing department, quarterback Carter Sonnenberg went 2 for 3 in that first half of play. He had 1 reception to Oshok and the other reception to Jaroszewski. For the Thief River Falls Prowlers, what a big first half for Jake Friedrich. Friedrich finished off with 3 touchdowns in the first half of play. He also rushed for a total of 125 yards on just 6 carries. Here's Podacek picking up 25 yards on 5 carries, 34 yards for Grindelin. As make sure I've got all this right. And we also had Gabe Winter carrying the ball 3 times for a total of 7 yards. Nice first half from Caleb Rosendahl throwing the football. He went 4 for 5. Had passes of 22 yards, 6 yards, 34 yards. Also got the completion on the 2-point conversion. He was just incomplete once, so he went 4 for 5 in that first half of play. Jack Manning had 1 catch for 34 yards. Gabe Winter had 1 catch for 6 yards, 22 yards, and a catch for Jake Friedrich. And also catching the ball in the first half was Max Peterson, as he had a catch for the 22 yards in that first half for the Prowlers. Prowlers would finish out the first half with 6 first downs. As we run down the scoring in our first half of play, the Prowlers would strike early, and they would strike often. First offensive play of the football game, the Prowlers would score. Be a 73-yard touchdown run. Jake Friedrich went out the left side, got around the end, went all the way down for the touchdown. 23 seconds into the football game, the Prowlers led it 6-0, and Braden Spears would have the extra point to make it 7-0. Prowlers then would recover a fumble. Then at 4:01, Caleb Rosendahl, the quarterback for the Prowlers, would go in from 1 yard out. This time Spears would miss with the extra point. That would make it 13-0. Frazee would make a game of it on their next drive, as they would score late in the first quarter of play at 9:37. As Hagel would score. Jake Hagel with a nice first half for Frazee would go in from 10 yards out. Crabtree would have the extra point. And just like that was 13-7, that's the way we ended quarter number 1. The Prowlers would score twice in quarter number 2, and very early at 1:16 of quarter number 2, Jake Friedrich would get his second touchdown, this one from 24 yards out. Prowlers would get the 2-point conversion as Rosendahl would throw into the end zone to Jack Manning. And after missing the last extra point, the Prowlers picked up the 2-point conversion at that time, led 21-7. Prowlers would score again at the midway mark of quarter number 2 at 6:13. Jake Friedrich would score his third touchdown of the night, this one from 7 yards out. Braden Spears would have the extra point, and it made it 28-7. And then late in a quarter number 2, the Prowlers would pick up a safety. Sonnenberg was tackled in the end zone by Jake Friedrich. That would make it 37, and that's the score here at halftime at Swenson Field. The Prowlers 30 and the Frazee Hornets 7. Again, your halftime report brought to you by the fine people at Swenson Insurance Agencies, 4 locations to serve you better. They are located in Warren, Argyle, Hallock, and here in Thief River Falls. Prowlers lead at 37 at halftime. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back with the Hefty Seed scoreboard update. We'll do that right after this.
Northern.
Because every season calls for a new wardrobe. Shop Purdy's for all their new fall arrivals. You'll find new clothing from your favorite brands. Shoes, boots, jackets, and work boots arriving daily. Treat your feet and your wardrobe with a new fall look from Purdy's, downtown Thief River Falls.
Northern. Star. Serious.
Whatever your repair needs on the farm, on the job site, or in the shop, Northwest Power Systems in Thief River Falls can help. Starters, alternators, and other electrical needs. Hydraulic hoses, connectors, couplers, and fluids. They have it. Parts or repairs, cash or carry, or in-shop maintenance and service. Northwest Power Systems, minimizing your downtime. Northwest Power Systems, located across from the fire hall in Thief River Falls. Call 681-5282.
It's no secret that farmers work their tails off. Heck, you're probably working right now. So here's a little work-related advice from Cenex. Cenex Ruby Fieldmaster comes with a more complete additive package for a more complete burn. It even extends the life of your injectors and injector pumps. Typical number 2 diesel? That's for hobby farmers. Cenex Premium Diesel. Diesel that doesn't mess around.
For all your fuel needs on the farm, see Farmers Union Oil, Thief River Falls, and Goodrich.
Once again, welcome back to Swenson Field here at Swenson. We're at halftime. And the Thief River Falls Prowlers lead the Frazee Hornets by a score of 30-7. Let's take a look at the Hefty Seed scoreboard. Again, your scoreboard is brought to you by Hefty Seed Company of Thief River Falls. Give them a call at 218-683-6930. One afternoon football game in Section A, 9 men this afternoon. And Stephen Argyle outlasted the Northern Freeze by a final score of 35-30. One of the game we're covering on Thief River Falls Radio tonight up in Hallock, as Kitson County Central is hosting Warren Alvarado Waslow. Again, both those teams in Section 8 9 men come into the game undefeated at 5-0. So hopefully we'll get scores of that contest as it continues throughout this evening. Just about ready for the third quarter. Again, our scoreboard update is brought to you by the Hefty Seed Company in Thief River Falls. Our score at halftime as we get ready for the third quarter, the Thief River Falls Prowlers 30 and the Frazee Hornets 7. We'll take a final break. We'll be back with second half action right after this.
Hi, this is Tony McLean at Border Bank in Thief River Falls. If you own a business, you know how important having the right bank is to your success. At Border Bank, we're more than business bankers. We're partners and care about our customers' businesses as if they were our own. If your business could use that kind of attention, reach out to me to explore what business banking at Border Bank can do for you. We're Border Bank, your business partner in northern Minnesota since 1935. Member FDIC.
Hugo's Family Marketplace has a great deal on everything you need for a fiesta celebration. So let's taco about it. 93% lean ground beef, just $3.83 a pound. Dull shredded lettuce, only $2.83. And Haas avocados are 4 for only $5. Add in Old Dutch restaurant-style tortilla chips, 3 for $8.83. And you're ready for everyone's favorite, taco night. And don't forget to register for Hugo's anniversary celebration prices.
Get customized care for any mess with Whirlpool top-load laundry repairs at budget. Easily pre-wash clothes with a built-in water faucet or create up to 26 of your own wash cycles. Also, help prevent overdrying with sensor dry technology. Delivery, installation, setup, and disposal of your old product and financing, all available at budget. Thief River Falls' oldest appliance dealer, downtown since 1980.
See store for full details and qualified models.
Don't get caught in the elements. Bring your vehicle to Oil Boys and let the experts take care of you. Oil Boys Express Lube has fall sales, warranties, and great rebates now on different brands of tires. Ask about winterizing your vehicle. No appointment necessary. Oil Boys Express Lube, professional service at affordable prices. Follow Oil Boys on Facebook. Stop in Highway 59 South Thief River Falls or call Oil Boys Express Lube at 681-4555.
As we get ready for second half action, the Prowlers leading the Frazee Hornets by a score of 30-7. Frazee will get the ball to start our second half. Also want to run down our schedule elsewhere in Section A, 3A football tonight. It was Dilworth, Glen, and Felton. And this is next week's games. Dilworth, Glen, and Felton will be at Fergus Falls. Park Rapids will be at Detroit Lakes. The Prowlers will finish off the regular season here at Swenson Field. And they'll have a tough one. Pequot Lakes will be coming to town next Friday. And also Roseau is at Pelican Rapids. The games tonight, Fergus Falls is up in Roseau taking on the Roseau Rams. Dilworth, Glen, and Felton is over in Hawley. East Grand Forks is over in Crookston. Osakis is at Perham. And Pelican Rapids is at Park Rapids. The Prowlers will finish off their regular season. In a couple weeks, they'll have their final game after the game against Perham. Next Friday, the following Wednesday, they will finish out the regular season down in Park Rapids, taking on the Panthers. Well, a very good first half for the Prowlers. Let's see what they can do in half number 2 with the Prowlers ahead 30-7. Braden Spears comes out with the footballs. The Prowlers will kick the ball away. It'll be Crabtree. Back deep for Frazee, along with Nagel. Cade Nagel will be back deep for Frazee. Prowlers left to right, and the kick by Spears is a good one back to the 10-yard line. Here's Nagel. Nagel across the 20 out to about the 20. See where they mark him down. I believe it's going to be right around the 25-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Frazee against the Hornets in the first half at 6 first downs. They were led by Jake Nagel, who led them in rushing with 74 yards. They'll come up to the football. Single wide out to the right side is Oshak. Sonnenberg, the quarterback, misdirection play. They're going to go around the outside. The Prowlers played that one perfectly. That was Geyser. Spears also in on the stop, but not able to get around the corner was Crabtree. Crabtree actually lost a yard on that run. And it'll bring up 2nd down and 11. Big game tonight for Jake Friedrich. Actually, he's done it both on offense and defense. Prowlers have done a lot of blitzing tonight. That's helped them as well. There's a snap, but we've got a motion against Frazee and off the handoff to Hagel. It's going to be a penalty, and it's going to go against Frazee. A legal shift will be called, but the Prowlers are going to decline it and take the down. So it'll be third down and 11 yards to go. Just underway here in the second half, 11-9. 11:09 left in our third quarter of play. Oshock is wide to the right. They have not changed the down marker on the far side of the field. They still got second down over there. They have stopped the action right now. Well, it should be third down and 11, but it's a legal shift. So what happens? The Prowlers decline that. Ball is sitting right at the moment, mark it at the 32. So here we go. Back to live action. It should be third down and 11 for Frazee. Sonnenberg back to pass, throws it in the flat. He's got his man on the far side. That is Crabtree. Crabtree will be short of the first down. The coverage for the Prowlers was Ethan Lane. It'll be a pickup of 6 yards. And will leave a fourth down and about 5 yards to go. And the Frazee Hornets will come out in punt formation. Back deep for the Prowlers is Jamison Hurst. There's a snap. Crabtree gets a kick away. It's to the far side of the field, and that takes a great bounce for Frazee all the way inside the Prowler 20-yard line and down at the 15. 46-yard punt for Crabtree. And Prowlers, well, I tell you what, if they want to eat up some clock, this will be a great drive to do that. They've got 90 yards to go. First and 10 for the Prowlers. They'll have offense. As they bring out the offensive team for the first time here in half number 2, leading 30-7. Prowlers keep that same offense out there. Full house. Backfield, 2 tight ends in the ball game. Pitch out to the near side. Trying to get to the outside. Running is Grindelin. Grindelin finds a hole outside the 20 to the 25, 26, and that should be good enough for a first down. 12-yard run for Grindelin. Prowlers pick up their 7th first down of the ball game. And Prowlers can keep doing that, run the clock. Coach Reynolds and company will be very happy. 37, Prowlers with the lead. First and 10 as they come back up to the football. There's a snap, pitch out left side. Friedrich cuts back to the inside, breaks a tackle, breaks another one into the defensive secondary all the way out to the 41-yard line. That'll be a gain of 15 yards for Friedrich. And another first down for the Prowlers, their 8th. Boy, I tell you, Jake's been tough to bring down tonight. The pitch out was to the left side. He cuts back to the inside, carries a couple would-be tacklers, gets all the way out to officially the 40-yard line. First and 10 for the Prowlers. 2 first downs. This drive started at their own 10. Rosendahl under center, takes a snap, pitch out, right side, Grindelin. And Grindelin breaks a tackle, breaks another one, gets to the outside, cuts back to the inside, and taken down. That was Gabe Winter. 28-yard run for Gabe Winter. He wears 29, 23 for Grindelin. Looked like 23, but it was 29. Winter will get the nice run for the Prowlers. Another Prowler first down, their 9th. And the Prowlers are in Frazee territory at the 32. Winter is a fullback. The running backs are Grindelin and Friedrich. He'll go to Grindelin off the right tackle. He'll pick up a couple yards. We'll give him 3 yards on that carry. $42 yards now on the 9th for Grindelin. On 6 carries, Prowlers faced with a 2nd down and 7. The ball is sitting just inside the Frazee 30-yard line at the 29. Rosendahl takes a snap, handoff again to the right side. Grindelin breaks a tackle, gets inside the 25, down near the 21. So Grindelin will pick up nice yardage there, gets a first down. And it's good for another Preller first down. 8 yards on that run for Grindelin. It'll officially be marked at the 22. Like I said, if the Prowlers can keep running the football right down the field, there'd be big smiles on the faces of the Prowler coaches. Clock continues to run. 7:20 left in our third quarter. Prowlers lead at 30-7. They're on the drive inside the 25 of Frazee. This is going to be a handoff to Podacek. And Podacek was stacked up at the line of scrimmage. And we'll get no gain on that one. Braden, that was his 6th carry. There's a total of 23 yards on the night. 2nd down and 10 for the Prowlers. As the ball sits at the 22 of Frazee, handoff. Left side, Friedrich. Friedrich carries a couple would-be tacklers all the way down inside the 17. They'll mark him at the 16. And that's going to be a pickup of 5 yards. It'll be 3rd down and 5 facing the Prowlers. Ball now sitting at the 17-yard line. Clock continues to run. Exactly midway through our third quarter, Prowlers lead at 30-7. There has been no scoring as of yet in quarter number 3. There's a snap and the handoff. No, it's going to be. It was a handoff. It was right up the middle. Tell you what, Rosendahl did a great job on that play fake. It wasn't just us that got fooled. There was 3 players for Frazee that went after him. Winter will pick up 3 yards. It'll be 4th down and 2. Prowlers will go for it. Deep in Frazee territory at the 14-yard line. Prowlers need 2 yards on this 4th down play. Clock running down to 5 minutes left. Rosendahl under center takes a snap, and Friedrich, and correct me, we got a flag thrown on the field. Penalty call is going to be. It all depends on. He did not make it. What they'll do, it'll be a personal foul on the Prowlers. Now they got to see if he made it, because if he made it, then they'll take the penalty. If he didn't, then they'll decline it and they'll get the ball. So they'll bring out the chain gang and they'll measure it here. And the Prowlers didn't get it. It'll be short by about the length of the football. So the Prowlers don't get the first down. Now they're going to mark, I believe they're going to mark off the penalty here. They're going to bring the ball out to the Frazee 33. So Frazee takes over on downs, and after the penalty, it'll be 1st and 10 for Frazee at their own 33-yard line. Single wide out near side. Sonnenberg under center. Takes a snap. Handoff right side. Nagel right at the line of scrimmage was tackled by a couple of Prowler players. Pushes forward. And maybe picks up 3 yards total on that play. And it'll bring up 2nd down and 7. Nagel now with 12 carries in the ball game for Frazee. Ball on the far hash marks. No shock wide to the right. The snap. Sonnenberg back to pass, looking for Oshak, and the throw is just overthrown on the right side. Boy, I tell you what, if he got Oshak in stride, he would have got it. But it was incomplete on the far side of the field. And it'll be 3rd down and 7. I tell you what, Frazee down by 23 points. They got to start going for some of these with those kind of passes. They've got nothing to lose right now. And the Prowlers jumped offside, and that'll mark off 5 yards. It looked like Jackson Hams that got a little bit hot ahead of the play. Well, the Prowlers did that last week, and I tell you what, in a real close football game, it cost the Prowlers after they had stopped East Grand Forks on 4th down. Here's the handoff to Nagel. Nagel on the far side. We got a flag thrown on the play, and I believe this one's coming back. Nagel with a nice run, but the flag was thrown in the backfield. And I think this one's going to come back. It'll be holding against the Hornets. So that'll nullify that 12-yard run from Nagel. And it'll bring it all the way back inside their 30 down to the 26. So instead of 3rd and 2, now it's going to be 3rd down and 12. Hornets back up to the football. Sonnenberg back to pass. He's hit as he throws the ball, and it's incomplete. Intended for Brady Crabtree. 3:41 left. It's 4th down and 12 yards to go. For Frazee, the Prowlers will bring out the punt return team. Crabtree is back to punt for Frazee, standing at his own 15-yard line, and the punt is away, and it's a good one, and it's fumbled by Hurst. And let's see if the Prowlers jump back on top of it. They did. Prowlers got a break there. Hurst tried to come up for the ball, and he dropped it. But the Prowlers got it back. Down to 3:31 left in our third quarter. There has been no scoring here in the second half. Prowlers led 13-7 after one quarter. 37 was our score at halftime, and that's where we are right now. 30-7. Prowlers leading Frazee as we get towards the end of quarter three. Prowlers with good field position at their own 47. Rosendahl takes a snap. He's going to keep it himself. Cuts back to the inside. Now back to the outside. And boy, I tell you what, he would have had some real good running room, but he's tripped up. And he'll pick up maybe 3 yards, but nice shoestring tackle there by Zach Longfors. Otherwise, Rosendahl got to the outside. If he doesn't get tripped up, he's got to run in room all the way down the sideline. And as a B, it's a 3-yard run for Caleb. That is just rush number 2 on the night. Here's Jake Friedrich breaking tackles inside the 40 down to about the 37. 13-yard gain for Friedrich, and he is just plowing over people tonight. 11 first downs for the Prowlers now. It'll be 1st and 10 for Thief River Falls at the Hornet 37. As time continues to run down, we're approaching 2 minutes left, third quarter. Rosendahl takes a snap, hands it off right side, nice running room, and inside the 30 down to near the 25-yard line. Nice run for the Prowlers. Now is Potacek with that run. All the way down to the 25-yard line. And it's good for another Prowler first down, their 12th. 11 yards on that run for Braden Potacek. He's got 7 rushes. Prowlers have really spread out the football tonight. Handoff off the right side. And carrying a couple would-be tacklers inside the 20-yard line. Gabe Winter on the carry for the Prowlers. Gabe's done a good job at fullback. Of course, he's filling in for Griff Lundeen tonight. He picks up 5 more yards. And it's 2nd down and 5 for the Prowlers. Ball is sitting just inside the Frazee 20. Under a minute to go here in the third. Rosendahl takes a snap. Misdirection play, and again, it's off the right side and cutting back. Grinlin on the carry for the Prowlers. And that's good for a Prowler first down, 6 yards on the run. Prowlers up to 13 first downs, and I believe that might be the last play of our third quarter. Prowlers will come up to the football, and I believe they'll run one more play, and that'll end our quarter. Rosendahl takes the snap, misdirection again. They give it off. Here's Grindelin cutting back to the inside, right through the middle, down to near the 8-yard line. Jack Graham in off the tackle, pick up a 5 more yards for Grindelin. So we will go to the fourth quarter with the Prowlers up 30-7, and they are on the drive. We'll take a break. We'll be back with fourth quarter action from Swenson Field right after this.
Hi, Jordan Kofstad here. Thinking about selling your home? Let the team at USA Realty save you time and stress by helping you through the process. Genrix Realty is now USA Realty. Even though our name has changed, we are still the people you know and trust. USA Realty has been serving northwestern Minnesota since 1990 and have the experience and knowledge to price your property right and find you top dollar in our community. Buyer activity is still strong, so don't miss out on this opportunity. Call one of our experienced agents today at 218-681-4663.
Small business owners, do you know that Schoberg's provides telephone services? It is a direct replacement for the phone services you now have, but with several pluses. Schoberg's service gives you the best deal in town on both local service and long distance. The service includes 7 features like caller ID, call forwarding, and an amazing voicemail system that allows you to check your messages on your phone, as an email, or on your mobile phone. All of this for less than you're paying for a plain business line. Call Schoberg's today to switch. It's effortless, as Schoberg's does all the work for you, and you get the savings. Schoberg's, Thief River Falls.
Well, no scoring in that the third quarter, but we come to the fourth quarter with the Prowlers on the drive. They'll be faced with a 2nd down and 5 at the Frazee 9-yard line. Prowlers have got 3 touchdowns from Jake Friedland. Single touchdown from Caleb Rosendahl. Prowlers also got a safety tonight. Jake Hagel has scored the only touchdown for Frazee as we go to the fourth quarter. 2nd down and 5 for the Prowlers. As you listen on your radio, now the Prowlers going right to left. Caleb Rosendahl under center, takes a snap, handoff right up the middle, and they plow inside the 5 and stop right about at the 5. We'll see where they spot the football right at the 5-yard line. It's going to be 3rd down, less than a yard. May pick up a 4 yards for the Prowlers. Gabe Winter on the carry for the Prowlers. Picking up his 8th carry of the night. So it's 3rd down and less than a yard for the Prowlers. The ball is at the Frazee 5-yard line. Rosendahl takes a snap. Handoff, Grindelin. Grindelin, I think he got the 1st down and more inside the 4 down to about the 3. Hayden Grindelin picks up 2 yards. And that's good for a Prowler 1st down. So it'll be 1st and goal for the Prowlers. Officially marked at the 3-yard line. Winter is the fullback. Grindelin and Friedrich are the running backs. In the handoff right side and just short of the goal line, it looks like. No indication here. As Grindelin will carry it down to the goal line, but short. Ball's going to be inside the 1. Prowlers knocking on the door to add on to their 30-7 lead here in the 4th. Prowlers in real no big hurry as they come out of the huddle. Again, the full house backfield. Rosendahl takes the snap. Handoff right side. Grindelin got in for the touchdown. Grindelin will go in for the touchdown from 1 yard out. And the Prowlers take a 36-7 lead. Now the Prowlers score here in the second half. Early in the fourth quarter at 2:14. Caden Grindelin will go in from 1 yard out. Braden Spears on to kick the extra point. Good snap. The kick is down, but it's a line drive and it's blocked. And we also got a flag on the field. The punt was blocked, but was he offside? It was. It was on Frazee, so he'll get another chance. Hornets came in and blocked the kick from Spears, but apparently they did so because they were offside. So the Prowlers will get another chance here to kick the extra point. Penalty number 8 on Frazee this evening. Spears gets it lined up. Rosendahl, the snap, the kick is up, and it is good. Braden Spears has the extra point. Early here in the fourth quarter with 10:20 left. Our score is now the Prowlers 37 and the Frazee Hornets 7. We'll be back with Braden Spears kickoff right after this.
What you make matters. Build powerful snowmobiles, side-by-sides, and ATVs, and build a strong career at Arctic Cat. Hiring now for multiple positions. Get up to $4,000 in sign-on bonuses. Arctic Cat is conducting walk-in interviews on the spot last Thursday of every month from 4 to 6:30 p.m. Empowering great workers in Thief River Falls for 60 years. Learn more and explore opportunities at jobs.arcticcat.com.
Hi, this is Al from the Black Cat Sports Bar and Grill. If you're a fan of good food, then come see what we have to offer. Our burgers are hand patted daily using fresh, never frozen, top quality ground beef. With 17 different burger options on the menu, you are sure to find one to please. Don't forget about our fresh, crisp salads or our signature sandwiches either. It's a lineup that can't be beat. That's the Black Cat Sports Bar and Grill, Highway 32 South, Thief River Falls, next to the Grand State Hotel. And remember, we don't do it to be different, we do it to be better.
Well, Braden Spears got a good kick away, and it goes over Crabtree's head and all the way into the end zone for the touchback. And Frazee will take over 1st and 10 at their own 20 on our Hefty Seats scoreboard update. Crookston playing East Grand Forks tough tonight. They're in the fourth quarter. East Grand Forks leads at 21-14, but Crookston is driving. We'll keep you updated on that score. Also, after 1 quarter of play up in Hallock, Kitson County Central leads Warren Elred Waslow in Section 8 9-man 14-0. Again, all our scores brought to you by the Hefty Seed Company. Here is the pass, and it's complete to Crabtree outside the 35-yard line to the 38. 18 yards in that pass play. From Sonnenberg to Crabtree, 18 yards. With the throw and catch, Sonnenberg now on the ninth is 4 for 6 in the passing department. First down for Frazee. And they've got it now 1st and 10, and Crabtree did not get the signal correct as he was actually running down the field before the ball was hiked. They'll mark it off 5 yards. It'll put Frazee back inside their own 35 to the 33. So it'll be 1st and 15. for the Hornets. Ball is sitting at their own 33-yard line. They now trail 37-7. And now the Prowlers will jump on the right side. And sooner or later, we might get a play in here. Prowlers bringing in a whole bunch of different defensive players in right now. It'll be encroachment on the Prowlers, 5 yards. So the Prowlers had just gotten 5 yards. And now they give it right back. Back-to-back penalties. So back it's to 1st and 10 for Frazee. And the ball is at the original line of scrimmage, folks, at the 38. Sonnenberg back to pass, looking to his left, still looking. He's going to run it himself. He's got some running room across midfield into Prowler territory, knocked out of bounds on the far side of the field at the 47. 15 yards by Sonnenberg on the run. Well, he didn't find the receiver open downfield, so he decided to take off and picked up a nice gain of 15 yards, another first down for Frazee, as they're just across midfield at the Prowler 47. Oshak is wide to the right. Under center, Sonnenberg. He's going to go deep. He's going for it all. The throw's downfield. He's got his man, but is twisted and turned around. Incomplete. Pass was behind the intended receiver. Haney was the intended receiver. You know, the coverage defensively for the Prowlers was Jackson Boyer. Also in there for the Prowlers, in on the coverage, was Jamison Hurst. Prowlers making some defensive changes. Here's Nagel. Nagel gets a nice run off the left side. Finally taken down inside the Prowler 40-yard line, and they'll mark him down at the 38. It'll be a pickup of 9 yards for Nagel. Nagel's been the big ball carrier for Frazee as he approaches 100 yards. Sonnenberg takes the snap. Hand off, second man through. And getting enough for the first down is Nagel again. Nagel will pick up 5 more yards. Frazee picking up their 9th first down of the ball game. Prowlers have gotten the big runs tonight. That's been pretty much the difference in the football game. Coming up on 6:30 left here in the fourth quarter. And now we got offsides. We'll have to see. I think it was against Frazee. I believe that's going to be on Jaroszewski, who the big tight end who moved. And they'll mark up 5 yards. That's penalty number 9 on the night for Frazee. He'll move them back 5 yards. It'll be first down and 15. Don't forget, coming up tomorrow morning, we'll talk with head coach Kurt Reynolds of the Prowlers. We've got our coach's corner live from the Cenex Plaza in Thief River Falls. It starts at 9:30 tomorrow morning. Handoff right up the middle. Nagel breaking a tackle and breaking another one. I think that was Nagel that got the ball all the way down to the 24-yard line. And got a lot of that yardage back, plus more. That's going to be a pickup of 13 yards. So Frazee faced down with just a second down and 2. At the Prowler 25s, we're down under 6 minutes to go in the ball game. And again, we've got Frazee jumping the gun. Illegal procedure. So we'll mark off 5 more yards on Frazee. Now in double digits in penalties. And as a coach, can't be too happy about that as well. High formation backfield. Sonnenberg takes a snap. He's going to go back to pass. Throws it. He's got his man in the flat. That's Crabtree. Breaks a tackle. Breaks another one down the near sidelines. He's going to get inside the 10 down to the 5-yard line. So a nice pass, catch, and run. Sonnenberg to Crabtree. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. And it's going to get it all the way down inside the 6. Now I got marking about the 6. And that'll be a nice gain of 18 yards. Clock is stopped with 5:12 left in the fourth quarter. Frazee looking to get back on the board. There's a snap, and off left side, finding a big hole and all the way into the end zone. Touchdown. I believe that was Tanner Moe, the big fullback. Tanner Moe, number 32 into the ball game, just a freshman, will get the touchdown. And that'll make it 37-13. Frazee getting some other youngsters into the ball game as well. There's a snap, quarterback keeper right up the middle. I don't think he got in. 2-point conversion, no good. So Frazee scores on the touchdown from the freshman, Tanner Moe. But they missed the extra point. 5:07 left in this one. Thief River Falls 37 and the Frazee Hornets 13. We'll be back with Crabtree's kickoff right after this.
Why should I choose Rehab Authority for physical therapy? We understand that each body is different, and that means that each rehabilitation is also. Hi, I'm Kim Rosendahl. Rehab Authority has been a trusted physical therapy provider in Thief River Falls since 2014, and with over 20 years of experience, our team of expert therapists will zero in on the cause of any of your aches and pains. We also treat vertigo. Call or stop in and see our facility. Rehab Authority is here to help you live your best life. Give us a call at 218-681-0449.
Well, we got a big score for you on the out-of-town scoreboard, which is brought to you by Hefty Seed of Thief River Falls, East Grand Forks, and Crookston. The Crookston Pirates have taken a 22-21 lead over East Grand Forks with 26 seconds left in the ball game. Once again, Crookston leads East Grand Forks 22-21. 26 seconds to go there. Here, the Prowlers comfortably on top, 37-13. Over the Frazee Hornets, and I believe they got a new kicker out there. I believe it is Logan Brecky. So Brecky will come up to the football and he'll kick it away. It's a line drive kick taken by one of the Prowler upmen at the 25 out near the 30-yard line. And gang tackle there and finally knocked down. On the return, Hank Friedrich, 3 touchdowns for the Prowlers. Probably are not going to see him again. I believe that was Ridge Fisher that came in on the kick return. He got it out to the 30-yard line. Caleb Rosendahl will stay in at quarterback for the Prowlers. 37-13. Prowlers with a late. 5:01 left on the clock. Rosendahl takes the snap, hand off right side, breaking one tackle, getting across the 35, maybe out to the 36-yard line. In on the carry for the Prowlers, number 24, and that's Mr. Ridge Fisher. We'll give Fisher 5 yards on that run. It'll bring up second down and 5. So Ridge gets his first carry of the night. And that's for 5 yards. Prowlers with a whole new backfield, except for Rosendahl. Handoff left side, coming across on the near corner and not being able to break the edge was number 21. That is Jackson Tanner. Getting the handoff, he'll pick up 3 yards. It'll leave up third down and 2. So Jackson Tanner into the ball game for the Prowlers, picking up 3. Third down and 2 for the Prowlers at their own 38. Again, the Prowlers back here at Swenson Field next Friday night, as they'll take on Pequot Lakes. Pequot Lakes having an excellent season. Again, just last week, they defeated Detroit Lakes by a couple touchdowns. Pitch out right side. And trying to get the outside. Getting the first down and more across the 45, 50, 45. All the way. He's going to go for the touchdown. Jackson Boyer goes in for the Prowlers, 62 yards. Boyer with a real nice run. 62 yards on the run by Jackson Boyer. And the Prowlers score again. It's 43-13. Braden Spears on to attempt the extra point for the Prowlers. And there's a snap. The kick is up, and the kick is high enough, and it's good. .313 left in the ball game. Now the Prowlers lead at 44-13, and we'll be back with Braden Spears' kickoff right after this.
Hi, this is Beth from Northern State Bank. As a trusted local mortgage lender, I take great pride in providing you the best possible experience when building or purchasing your new dream home, remodeling, or updating your present home. Even if you haven't made a decision yet, I can walk you through the process and answer any of your questions. With fluctuating interest rates and all sorts of home financing offers out there, I'll be here to explain the best available options for you. Call me for an appointment today at 218-681-4020 at Northern State Bank of Thief River Falls, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
All right, again on our Hefty Seed scoreboard update, we had mentioned that Crookston had scored, and with 26 seconds left, they had taken the lead over East Grand Forks. East Grand Forks got the football. They threw up a Hail Mary. It was caught. They go in for the touchdown, and they defeat the Crookston Pirates on the final play of the football game. So East Grand Forks winners tonight. I would expect that game finished off 27-22. Braden Spears with a kick for the Prowlers, taken by the Hornets at his own 10-yard line, cutting back and forth and getting some nice running room outside the 30 to the 32. And I believe that was in on the return. Carson Krause, number 89. So Carson Krause, a couple of nice moves there. And Frazee will get the ball back as we're just about at 3 minutes left in this one. Prowlers are getting up their record at 2-3. Did I say 2-3? Make it 2-4. The Prowlers will be upping their record at 2-4. And a nice run by number 32. That is Tanner Moe. Moe scored the touchdown earlier. That was a nice run here all the way out to the 44-yard line, a pickup of 12 yards. By Tanner Moe. As they come back up to the football, number 4 now in at quarterback, handoff right side and stacking him up at the line of scrimmage. Nice stop for the Prowlers. In on the tackle for Thief River Falls, number 27, Ryan Leak. No gain on the play. As I mentioned, the Prowlers back here against Pequot Lakes next Friday night. Frazee will be at Otter Tail Central. Coming up next week. There's a snap. Handoff again will go to Moe, and Moe barely got back to line of scrimmage where he's taken down there by the Prowlers. And on the stop for Thief River Falls, number 20. And that is Camden Potacek. A yard gain on the run. We're down to $1:15 left. Prowler's going to win this one. There's the snap. And off right in the middle. They fumbled the football. I believe the Prowlers recovered it. Prowlers got the fumble recovery, and they'll get the ball back at the 44. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Prowlers at the 44-yard line. They're going to mark, I believe, at the 45. Prowlers getting some fresh players in there. I see Bodie Mosestead running onto the field. This is where the Prowlers got to make sure they got enough guys out there. Now they got to get another guy out there. Josh Matson has come in the line for the Prowlers. There's Thief River Falls comes up to the football. Braden Spears now in at quarterback. Takes the snap. He'll take a knee, and Prowlers will just let the clock run out here. Again, the Prowlers will up the record at 2-4. The Frazee Hornets will drop to an even 500. They'll be at 3-3. Prowlers host Pequot Lakes coming up next Friday. Will be the final home game of the season for Thief River Falls. The Prowlers got to snap the ball one more time. Spears takes the knee, and our ball game is going to be over. Well, good news for Prowler fans. Your final score here from Swenson Field tonight. The Thief River Falls Prowlers 44 and the Frazee Hornets 13. We'll take a break. We'll be back. Post-game show coming up.
Is the price of the gas pumps hurting your budget? At Northern Motors, now is a great time to upgrade with one of our many options of SUVs. We carry several brands that will get you 30 miles per gallon or better. With trade-in still high and rates still low, now is the time to trade up. Stop out to Northern Motors at Highway 5901 West, Thief River Falls. And if you don't see what you're looking for, let us find it for you.
When it comes to super fast internet, Garden Valley Technologies has you covered. You can enjoy speeds up to 1 gigabyte of unlimited data, free basic installation, reliable connection, and local tech support. Garden Valley Technologies' high-speed internet service on the most reliable fiber network connections is the easy choice. Sign up at join.gvtel.com or stop by one of the retail locations in Thief River Falls, Erskine, or Bagley. Some restrictions apply. Call for details.
More than your sister.
Because every season calls for a new wardrobe. Shop Purdy's for all their new fall arrivals. You'll find new clothing from your favorite brands. Shoes, boots, jackets, and work boots arriving daily. Treat your feet and your wardrobe with a new fall look from Purdy's, downtown Thief River Falls.
More than your sister. Shoes.
Well, good news for Prowler fans tonight as the Thief River Falls Prowlers win convincingly over the Frazee Hornets by a final score of 44-13. Let's get into our post game and our game recap. Is brought to you by Northern Air Duct to Thief River Falls. They're your local air duct cleaning service, whether it be residential, commercial, or industrial cleaning. We'll take a look at our scoring recap right after this from Northern Air Duct to Thief River Falls.
Northern Air Duct Cleaning will improve the indoor air quality and energy efficiency of your home. Air Duct Cleaning scrubs your duct work while vacuuming up debris, with video inspection to show you what's inside your ducts. They will follow with an environmental protection approved disinfectant solution. Time is now to get your air ducts cleaned and disinfected with Northern Air Duct Cleaning. Call them today, 218-289-6726.
All right, let's run down our scoring in our football game here tonight, where the Prowlers defeat the Frazee Hornets by a score of 44-13. And the Prowlers started off on the first offensive play, as Jake Friedrich would score his first of what would be 3 touchdowns of the night. First offensive play of the football game, Jake Friedrich would go 73 yards down the left sideline. And the Prowlers, 23 seconds into the ball game, would take a 6-0 lead. Braden Spears would add the extra point, and that would make it 7-0. The Prowlers would score again at 4:01 in the first quarter after a fumble by the Hornets. Prowlers put together a 7-play drive. It was culminated with a 1-yard touchdown run by quarterback Caleb Rosendahl. That would make it 13-0. This time the kick from Braden Spears was no good, and that would make it 13-0. Then late in the first quarter, Frazee put a nice drive together. They would score their first 2 touchdowns of the night. This one would be a 10-yard run from Jake Nagel. Nagel would score from 10 yards out, 9:27 the time of the touchdown in the first quarter. Crabtree would add the extra point. That would Paul. Frazee within 6 at 13-7. We'd go to the second quarter. Didn't take the Prowlers long to get into the scoring column again. It would be the second touchdown of the night from Jake Friedrich. This one would be from 24 yards out. That would come at 1:16 of quarter number 2. Prowlers would go for the 2-point conversion. Rosendahl would find an open Jack Manning in the end zone, and the Prowlers would convert the 2-point conversion. They would lead 21-7. The Prowlers would score again midway through the second quarter. It would be the third touchdown of the night for Jake Friedrich. This one would be his shortest touchdown run of the night. This would be from 7 yards out. Braden Spears would have the extra point. That would make it 28-7. And then late in the second quarter, still in the first half, the Prowlers would pick up a safety as Sonnenberg was tackled in the end zone from Jake Friedrich. That would give the Prowlers a safety. That would make it 37. 30-7 would be our halftime score. The Prowlers would score again as there was no scoring in the third quarter, but the Prowlers would score again at 2:14 of quarter number 4 as Caden Grindelin would go in from 1 yard out. The extra point by Spears would be kicked good for the extra point. That would make it 37-7. to 7. And then Frazee would score their second and final touchdown of the night from freshman Tanner Moe. As Moe would go in for 1 yard out, they would miss the extra point, and that would make it 37-13. And then the Prowlers, they had their subs in there. They had the younger players in there as well. And guess who scored from 62 yards? It was Jackson Boyer. Boyer, just a sophomore, scores from 62 yards out. Beautiful run by Boyer down the right sideline. And Braden Spears would have the extra point, and that would make our final score Thief River Falls 44 and the Frazee Hornets 13. With the win, the Prowlers up the record now to 2-4 as they get ready to host Pequod Lakes in their final home regular season game of the season next Friday night. And for the Frazee Hornets, they dropped to 3-3 on the season. Their next action will be at Otter Tail Central coming up next Friday. That's a look at your game stats, and your scoring. Brought to you by the fine people at Northern Air Duct. They are locally owned and operated, located at 313 3rd Street East here in Thief River Falls. Stop in or give them a call at 218-289-6726. We'll take a quick break. We'll take a look at and we'll name our player of the game. We'll also take a look at our scoreboard one more time. Again, good news for Prowler fans in high school football. Thief River Falls Prowlers 44, the Frazee Hornets 13. We'll be back to wrap things up from Swenson Field right after this.
Whatever your repair needs on the farm, on the job site, or in the shop, Northwest Power Systems in Thief River Falls can help. Starters, alternators, and other electrical needs. Hydraulic hoses, connectors, couplers, and fluids. They have it. Parts or repairs, cash or carry, or in-shop maintenance and service. Northwest Power Systems, minimizing your downtime. Northwest Power Systems, located across from the fire hall in Thief River Falls. Call 681-5282.
It's no secret that farmers work their tails off. Heck, you're probably working right now. So here's a little work-related advice from Cenex. Cenex Ruby Fieldmaster comes with a more complete additive package for a more complete burn. It even extends the life of your injectors and injector pumps. Typical number 2 diesel? That's for hobby farmers. Cenex Premium Diesel. Diesel that doesn't mess around.
For all your fuel needs on the farm, see Farmers Union Oil, Thief River Falls, and Goodrich.
Are you in the market to purchase another property that could be your relaxing family getaway? This is Cassandra Torkelson at Border Bank. If you're considering acquiring a second home to use as a vacation getaway, hobby farm, or hunting cabin, visit with me to explore your financing options. Border Bank specializes in real estate financing with competitive rates and terms that fit your lifestyle and budget. A successful hunt for that special piece of property begins at Border Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 530661.
All right, back to Swenson Field as we bring you our player of the game and we wrap things up. Again, our player of the game is brought to you by Evergreen Bakery and Catering of Thief River Falls. They're open Monday through Friday from 6 o'clock in the morning until 2 o'clock in the afternoon. They offer hot breakfast and lunch all ready to go. They also are proudly serving Bully Brew Coffee. They are located south of DigiKey, right next to Northwest Beverage. We'll name that player of the game right after this from Evergreen Bakery and Catering of Thief River Falls.
Looking for a fresh homemade hot breakfast or lunch to go? Need that morning caffeine boost? Your turn to bring the donuts? Evergreen Bakery has you covered with homemade donuts made fresh daily and Bully Brew coffee, whether you like it hot or cold. Open 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. Monday through Friday. We also take orders for your next big family or office gathering. Leave the baking to Evergreen Bakery, located south side of DigiKey, Thief River Falls. Evergreen Bakery, you'll taste the love in it.
Much doubt when you score 3 touchdowns and you score in the first offensive play of the ball game, and you also play great defensively. You got a good chance of getting our player of the game. So congratulations going out to Thief River Falls Preller Senior and that will be Jake Friedrich. Friedrich finished off 3 touchdowns on the night. He rushed for 159 yards. He only had 9 carries, but he got 159 yards. He had a 73-yard touchdown, a 24-yard touchdown, and also a 7-yard touchdown. He also got the sack on that 2-point safety that the Prowlers scored in the first half. So congratulations going out to Jake Friedrich of the Thief River Falls Prowlers, as you are tonight's Evergreen Player of the Game. For all your catering and bakery needs, contact Evergreen Bakery and Catering at 218-683-5000. One more time, we'll take a look at the Hefty Seats scoreboard update. Elsewhere in football tonight, last second touchdown, a Hail Mary by East Grand Forks, and they defeat Crookston by a score of 27-22. Also, in Section 8 9-man football at halftime up in Hallock, Kitson County Central leads Warren Alvarado Wassenaw by a score of 14-6. And we had a game from this afternoon as Stephen Argyle outlasted the Northern Freeze 35-30. Prowlers with their victory tonight. Get ready for Pequot Lakes next Friday night again. It will be the last regular season home game for the Prowlers. The Prowlers after that next Wednesday, the following week, they will play Park Rapids and they'll end the regular season. So that's going to wrap things up for tonight here from Swenson Field. Good news for Prowler fans. Your final score, the Thief River Falls Prowlers 44 and the Frazee Hornets 13. For Thief River Falls Radio Sports, don't forget tomorrow, join us for a Coach's Corner program right here on KTRF at 9:30. I'm Lee Jenricks from Swenson Field. Good night, everybody.